Hello, this is Delphina Gilbert on behalf of SandiCare. Remember, the month of March begins a special time to focus on awareness and advocacy pertaining to those with developmental disabilities. Let's work together toward educating and empowering those with developmental disabilities.
SandiCare LLC proudly presents the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
Welcome to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. My name is Angelica, and let me introduce you to the rest of the SandiCare Breakfast Club.
Hello, my name is Nan.
Hi, I'm Karen.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Ashley.
Hello, my name is Molly.
Hi, I am Jennifer.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, this is Susanna.
Hi, I'm Gilbert.
Hello, this is Marianne.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
Hi, I'm Heather. Good morning.
Hi, I'm Dab.
And introducing Ramon working the SandiCare soundboard.
Hello, everybody.
On this episode, we will celebrate and highlight more great inventors and innovators for Black history. Some of these icons that we'll be highlighting have invented some of the things you are probably using right now, so stay tuned.
And before you leave the house, don't forget the news we like to call the morning toast.
Are you hungry for the headline? The SandiCare Breakfast Club will serve you your morning toast.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and this is your morning toast. According to nationaldaycalendar.com, today is National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. National Do a Grouch a Favor Day is a call to kindness on February 16th. Everybody knows a grouch, and some of us may even be guilty of being one. On February 16th, maybe you can be the one to find the sweeter side of a grouch. We are also celebrating National Almond Day. And that's your morning toast. Now let's see what's happening on this day.
On this day, in 1909, the first subway call with side doors go into service in New York City.
On this day in 1923, Howard Carter opens the inner burial chamber of Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb and finds the sarcophagus.
On this day in 1943, it was negative 32 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 36 degrees Celsius in Falls Village, Connecticut, a state record.
On this day in 1946, the first commercially designed helicopter tested in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
On this day in 1948, Miranda, famous moon of Uranus, photographed for the first time.
On this day.
On this day in 1963, the Beatles topped British rock charts with Please Please Me.
On this day in 1963, North Carolina forward Billy Cunningham grabs a record 27 rebounds in a game versus Clemson.
On this day in 1970, Smoking Joe Frazier TKO'd Jimmy Ellis in 5 for the heavyweight boxing title.
On this day in 1992, LA Lakers retire Magic Johnson's number 32 jersey.
Celebrity birthdays.
James Ingram, American R&B singer and songwriter and musician, known for his hits Somewhere Out There and Just Once, was born in Akron, Ohio in 1952. He passed away in 2019.
Janice Dickinson, American model and TV personality, best known for America's Next Top Model. She was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953.
Elizabeth Olsen, American actress best known as the Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, born in Los Angeles, California in 1989.
Ice-T, American rapper and actor, born in Newark, New Jersey in 1958.
On this day in 1972, Will Chamberlain of the Los Angeles Lakers becomes the first player in NBA history to reach the career 30,000 point mark during a 110-109 loss to the Phoenix Suns.
On this day in 2014, the 63rd NBA All-Star Game at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. East beats West 163-155. The MVP was Kyrie Irving, guard of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Mark Price, former American NBA guard of the Cleveland Cavaliers and coach, born Rockville, Oklahoma in 1964.
Jerome Bettis, American NFL running back of the Pittsburgh Steelers, born in Detroit, Michigan in 1972.
Lupe Fiasco, American rapper, born in Chicago, Illinois in 1982.
LeVar Burton, American actor known for his roles in the Roots many TV series, Star Trek, the Next Generation TV show, and he's best known as the host of Reading Rainbow. He was born in Landstuhl, Germany in 1957.
John McEnroe, American tennis player, winner of the U.S. Open in 1979 to 81, 1984, and Wimbledon, 1981, 83, and 84, born in Wiesbaden, Germany in 1959.
Mahershala Ali, American actor known for Moonlight and the Green Book, born in Oakland, California in 1974. He will be playing the superhero Blade in the Marvel Cinematic Universe coming soon.
The Weeknd, popular music artist, born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada in 1990.
And that's what's happening on this day.
On to our next topic, where we discuss and celebrate Black History Inventors and Innovators for Black History Month. But first, a brief coffee break.
Hi, my name is Ashley. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast is available on TuneIn and Alexa. All you have to say is, "Hey Alexa, I want to listen to Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast."
Playing the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast.
Hi, this is Jennifer. Like us our Facebook at SandiCare LLC.
Hi, this is Josh. Did you know that you can stream the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast episodes on YouTube? Well, now's your chance. Subscribe today to keep up with us, the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications on new Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast episodes. Thanks for listening and watching too.
Hi, this is Molly. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast is available free on iTunes on the Apple Podcast app.
Hola, this is Sue. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast is now free on iHeartRadio. Bump, bump.
This is the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, Maya Angelou, W.E.B. Du Bois, Surgeon of Truth, Booker T. Washington, Jackie Robinson. These are icons of Black history. But what about icons in Black history that you might not know about? We are going to celebrate those icons for Black history. We will highlight some of the most innovative, inspirational, and impactful icons that have invented some of the most popular things we use today that the world can't live without.
George Crumb, inventor of the potato chip. George Crumb, born George Speck, 1824 to 1914, was a renowned African-American chef who worked at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York, during the mid-1800s. According to culinary legend, Crumb invented the potato chip during his work at the restaurant, inventing potato chips after slicing an order of French fries extra thin, despite a demanding customer. The story has been debunked as a myth, but Crumb achieved a success when he opened Crumb's popular restaurant in Malta, New York.
Lisa Jalopter, Internet Technology Pioneer. Lisa Jalopter is a computer scientist, entrepreneur, and technology executive. Jalopter was integrally involved with the advent of shockwave, a technology that formed the beginning of web animation. She is also credited developing the animation used to create GIFs. She also played a major role in the emergence of online video, later serving on the senior management team at Hulu. Previously, Lisa was the interim head of digital for BET Networks and ran technology, product, and business operations. Today, you can catch Lisa at the White House in the United States Digital Service. She is currently serving as the Chief Digital Service Officer with the U.S. Department of Education.
Marianne Croak, inventor of Voice over Internet Protocol. In 2013, Marianne Croak was inducted into Women in Technology in the National Hall of Fame, a move that realizes her remarkable achievement in tech. Croak holds over 135 patents, primarily in Voice over Internet Protocol, VoIP. Some in other areas. She has another 100 patents currently under review. Today, Marian is a senior vice president at AT&T. Serves as a mentor for women in AT&T Labs and sits on the board for the Holocaust, Genocide, and Human Rights Education Center.
Dr. Shirley Jackson, inventor, who worked lead to Color ID, the fax machine, and more. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson did groundbreaking research that enabled the invention of portable fax, the tone telephone, solar cell, fiber optic cable, and technology behind caller ID and call waiting. She also first black woman to graduate from MIT with a PhD.
Mary and Mildred Davison, inventors of the sanitary belt, the walker, and the toilet tissue holder. Mary and her sister, Mildred, patented many practical inventions. They didn't have technical education, but they were both exceptional in spotty ways to make people's life better. Together, they invented the sanitary belt. Later, Mary invented the moisture-resistant pocket for the belt. While disabled from multiple sclerosis, Mary went on to invent the walker and the toilet tissue holder.
James Edward Messier was inventor of the foil electric style microphone. If you ever use a microphone, you have James was to thank for it. Was fascinated by radio and electronics from an early age, and he trained as a physicist. After college, he went to work at Bell Labs, where research on how humans. He led to his invention of the foil electric microphone in 1960. Such devices were more sensitive, yet they used less power and were smaller than other microphones at the time, and they revolutionized the fields of acoustics. Today, foil electric styles mix are used in everything from telephones to computer.
Philip B. Downey, 1857-1934, was an African-American inventor from Providence, Rhode Island. He best known for his two most significant inventions, the street letterbox and operating street railway switches. Philip had a long career in Boston, Massachusetts as a postal clerk, retiring in 1927 after working for more than 30 years. In 1891, Philip Downing created the street letterbox that eventually evolved into the metal letterboxes we see on our street corners today.
Lonnie George Johnson, inventor of the Super Soaker water gun. Lonnie G. Johnson changed childhoods forever when he invented the Super Soaker water gun. As a Tuskegee graduate who joined the Air Force and was assigned to Strategic Air Command, Johnson worked on the stealth bomber program. He also worked on the Galileo mission to Jupiter and the Cassini mission to Saturn. While working on an environmentally friendly heat pump, he invented the Super Soaker and later started Johnson Research and Development and required some 100 patents.
Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, born 1858 to 1931. He was the first African-American cardiologist who performed the first successful open-heart surgery. He also founded the first interracial hospital, Providence Hospital and Training School. He created 2 hospital-based training programs for nursing, co-founded the National Medical Association, and he was the first African-American physician admitted to the American College of Surgeons. Dr. Williams' work in advocacy for African-American presence in medicine is honored by educational institutions worldwide.
Mechanical, electrical, engineer, and computer graphics designer. Computer graphics designer Michael Hanner co-founded SandiCare Breakfast Inc. He created computer programs that helped create special effects for films like Jurassic Park 11, safety, and the peace, and so much more.
George Edward Alcorn Jr., inventor of the X-ray spectrometer. George Edward Alcorn Jr. is a physicist whose work in the aerospace industry helped revolutionize astrophysics and semiconductor manufacturing. He is credited with 20 inventions, 8 of which he received patents for. Perhaps his best-known innovation is for an X-ray spectrometer, used to analyze distant galaxies and another deep space phenomena, which he patented in 1984. Alcorn's research into plasma etching, for which he received a patent in 1989, is still used in the production of computer chips, also known as semiconductors.
Louis Latimer, born in 1848 till 1928, was an African-American inventor, electrical pioneer, and patent expert. Thomas Edison may have invented the light bulb, but Louis Latimer perfected it. Latimer was an assistant to Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the first practical telephone before joining Edison's research team called Edison's Pioneers. Edison's prototypical light bulb had a filament that burnt out quickly, but Latimer invented a filament made with more durable carbon, and so the incandescent electric light bulb with carbon filament patented to the United States Electric Company in 1881. He also patented the process to manufacture said filament in 1882, and then created the well-known threaded socket for the light bulb. We use tungsten light bulbs now, but he was famous for making use of electric light possible in public and at home. He oversaw installation of public electric lights in the USA, the UK, and Canada. He also invented a water closet for railroad tracks and a precursor to the air conditioner.
The SandiCare Breakfast Club will be back after this brief coffee break.
Howdy, this is Marion. Like, subscribe, leave a comment on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast at podbean.com.
Hi, my name is Ashley. Follow us on Twitter at SandiCare LLC.
Hi, this is Gilbert. The Breakfast Club, SandiCare podcast is available free on Spotify.
Want to ask us a question? Do you have a comment? We will read and respond to your questions and comments on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. Email us at sandicarebreakfastclub@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Angelica here. Would you like to become a member of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare Podcast? Do you have a waiver that supports people with developmental disabilities? Then contact us at sandycare12@gmail.com. You can be with us in our studio or through remote services.
This concludes this episode of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. We will now leave you with an inspirational quote.
And the darkness cannot drive out the darkness. Only the light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is Cameron. Goodbye. We'll see you next week on the podcast room.
Sayonara. Psst, that's Japanese for goodbye.
So long, farewell, nice to know you. Can the taste of Japan? Yes? No? So long, this Marion.
That's from the Sound of Music.
Goodbye.
Curse that hedgehog! Goodbye.
What?
I tried to do Eggman.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
SandiCare is a proud member of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce.